So, the time and date as I'm recording this right now is 7 a.m. on January 7th, 2024. And that means tomorrow is my birthday. Man, it got here fast. I am turning 26 years old. I was born January 8th, 1998. And every year on my birthday, I just get really reflective and think about all the stuff that I've experienced and all the stuff that I've learned each and every birthday before that, or before now. And me turning 26 is like fully cementing in my mind that, like, because turning 26 means that you're now in your late 20s. And I don't know, it just makes me sound so old. And, well, there's a hair on the camera. Hold on. And I just don't feel 26. I don't think I'll ever feel like a real adult. I mean, I honestly don't care about aging physically, emotionally, mentally, all of that. I don't really care about aging. But there's just implications from getting older and you're 26, 27 into your 30s where you have to be like, you have to have your life figured out, or else it's like you're a lost cause or something. And I'm 26, but I feel like I still don't know where I want to be or what I want to do permanently. Or not permanently, just for the foreseeable future. But all those are going to come as time passes. I feel like, well, I'm hoping that I'll gain more motivation to just continue to better myself more than I have in these past years. And me making it to 26, if you had told 16-year-old me that I would hit my late 20s, I don't think she would have believed you. Because honestly, when I was a teenager, I was just going through a lot of... It was just a rough mental thing that lasted a long time before I even got treatment by seeing somebody for it. But when I was a teen, I had it in my head that I didn't want to live past the age of 21. So it's gonna get a little bit dark here, but you know, I'm not here to hide anything on this channel. I'm just gonna speak what's on my mind. So when I turned 18, well, let me back it up a little bit. When I turned like 15, 16, the thought of turning 18 and becoming like an adult was so far out there for me that I just wanted no part of it. I didn't want to continue to live the way that I was living. I just hated myself so much, and like every day I would have these thoughts of like, if I didn't wake up tomorrow, that would be like the best thing that could have happened to me. Like, I didn't want to keep getting older. I was afraid. And so that coupled that with my depression, when I was 16, I had plans right on my 18th birthday that I was going to expire myself. And of course, that didn't end up happening. Excuse me. And I'm so glad it didn't then. But then as I was turning 18, 19, 20, in those ages, I was just becoming increasingly more depressed as time went on, because now because of social media and like you have everybody that you went to school with added and stuff. And so I would see a lot of my classmates like working toward these amazing goals and like finding love and like getting into relationships, some of them having kids. And at that point, like when I was 20, I had never had a relationship before. In fact, when I was in, I think it was middle school, like 6th, 7th grade, I was like kind of bullied for my weight. And because of the fact that I just didn't get into wearing makeup, I still don't wear makeup. This is like my everyday face. And so that put into my head like, nobody's going to find me desirable or attractive. And I don't want to change who I am just so that somebody will find me attractive. So then came another thought of like, well, I'm 20. If I don't find anybody for me by the time I turn 21, then that was going to be like my end date, my 21st birthday. Because I had it all in my head that, like, why would someone want me when there's obviously people out there doing much more successful things, much more respectable things, prettier, more attractive, more money. And so I was like, I'm never going to have any of those things. But then what year was I? I was 20, so in 2018 is when I met my boyfriend, Matthew. And me meeting him pretty much changed my entire outlook on life, because honestly, like, we're soulmates at this point. Because he just gets me. We teach each other new things all the time. He makes me laugh. He gets me the most thoughtful gifts. And like, if it weren't for him, I truly don't think I would even be sitting here making a video like this, because I just would not be here, period. And not to say that you can't live happily without a relationship, but for me personally, that's what I wanted, because of seeing all my friends move in that direction with their relationships and their, careers and things. But back to me turning 26, I feel like 26-year-old me and 16-year-old me couldn't be further apart. 16-year-old me was full of hate and self-hate and just gloom. But me now, I've gotten to a point where I'm thankful for every single day that I get to be on this earth and with my family and my pets and my boyfriend. And it's like now I want to be here for as long as I can. I want to experience every single experience that I ever had thought about experiencing. I think I mentioned in my last video, or one of my last videos, the New Year's resolution of mine being just to seek happiness and to be happy and to learn how to keep yourself happy. And also, there's so much more things for me to learn, so much more things to see, to share with others. When I think of life that way is really when I start to like really think that it's something so precious. Like, why I'm so glad that 16-year-old me, 18-year-old me, 20-year-old me never went through with any of those plans that I had made, because I wouldn't have met people that I've met now. I wouldn't have experienced so many things. I guess the point of this video is just, as I get older, I'm more aware of how grateful you should be for being alive. And well, you know what? I wanted to touch on comparison is the killer of your happiness. It's the killer of your motivation. It's the killer of positive emotions in general. Like when I was talking about, I was watching my friends like grow up and move on and do all these successful things, and that's what really isolated me into this deep, dark hole that was so hard to get out of until I started growing older and learning to appreciate every little thing that I have. The smallest things, even. And like everybody's life moves at a different pace than others. Like one person could be, I don't know, a CEO by the age of 22, and someone else is barely getting their GED at the age of 35. It's like those two things for those people are just, that's how their life was meant to be. And I hate people that trash on others just because they fell behind in life, or they didn't have the resources or the time or money to get ahead. And yeah, that's pretty much it. But yeah, tomorrow is my birthday. I think my parents and my brother got me a gift. I think my boyfriend might have as well, but I'm so excited to see what they are. It's been so hard not to like peek on Amazon because they got them off Amazon. They were delivered here. So yeah, just looking forward to tomorrow and hoping that I continue to just come on here and make random ass videos so I can watch them back later in the future. Oh, and I recently saw that I got my first ever subscriber. So hi, thank you for subscribing. This video is probably boring, so you might not enjoy this one, but you know, it's my channel. I'll just upload whatever. But oh, we're going on 15 minutes now. Okay, I'll end it off by saying never compare yourself to others. You are your own person. Your life has its own trajectories, its own paths. Somebody doing better than another person will never, ever make doing what you're doing a bad thing. Keep working toward what you want to work toward, no matter how big or small it is. And just keep seeking happiness. Learn as much as you possibly can. That's like my favorite thing to do, is learn. And I always tell people, do the same. Seek out knowledge, even if it's for dumb things like you like, or things that are a waste of time. Time cannot be a waste if you enjoyed the time that was wasted. So I'll end the video with that. And yeah, stay hydrated. If you're in a cold area, stay warm and keep pursuing happiness. Yes. And with that, I will see you guys in the next video.